Hello. RightBigChimken here. I don't know what this voice is. I don't know where that's come from. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. This is Pacific Drive, and it is Monday. And let me tell you what, I'm trying not to. I feel I've enjoyed talking to you about shit at the beginning of my streams recently. And yes, I just used the word shit within 5 seconds of starting my stream, which means this probably will never be monetized on YouTube. I wonder how my soul sometimes puts Pat's input. Yeah, it's there today. In the spirit of souls, because that actually bounces me off quite well, I've really enjoyed talking about my feelings. I've really enjoyed talking about my feelings, and I'm talking to various people right now about the various creative exploits that they've been going on. So I'm going to try and get back to a place where we talk about shit at the beginning of streams, because I feel like I was absolutely nailing those long intros for about 5 minutes. And then I stopped and I just was like, well, I'm getting started with the game. And I don't want to roll. I want to have time to enjoy this little bit of conversation that we get to have at the beginning of stream sometimes. So I'm going to start the little bouncing back and forth between you and me. Did you know that it's my fault that people don't read their emails? Like, I was at work today. There is a surprisingly large amount of people in adulthood is realizing there's a surprisingly large amount of people on the planet that can't do like base levels of administration tasks. Like, they really, really struggle with the concept of basic administration, to the point that I send a lot of emails in my job. I would love to say above average, but I don't know how much the average person sends emails in their job, but I send at least 100 emails a day, give or take, depending on how many sales that we're processing. And again, I'm very careful not to admit what sort of industry I work in. So I work there. We do sell products. I work in marketing. There are sales going on. It's marketing. That's kind of the expectation. Either way, I sent a technical explanation about why I had to. Every time one of our products exists, right, it gets like I have to scratch my foot. I apologize. Every time one of our products exists, it has to have a file structure inserted into a folder, right? It's got various folders of various different file names, and recently, we had to change what the file names did. One of the files no longer went into one file. It went into another file for access reasons. Again, I'm not going to give you too many details because I don't want to dox the job that I work in marketing. I don't want to dox the job that I do. And I sent out an email explaining this 3 times. First, when I started the process of the transition to using this system. Second, when I discovered something partway through that meant I had to change that in the original email very slightly. And third, to confirm that the transition was now complete. And if you wanted to look for this thing in this folder structure, they would go to that folder and they'd be able to find it. And somebody came to me at work today and was like, I don't know how to tell you this. Chimken, but you've lost some really important documents. They used to be here in this folder, and they're not there anymore. And I just sort of looked at them and went, you're working on my last nerve. I sent 3 emails on this subject telling you exactly where they were. Like, I get that there was a little bit of a transition, and that like the thing that I said in the first email wasn't 100% clear based off what I then had to say in the second and third email. But they knew where they were. They were And I deal with a surprisingly large amount of this on a day-to-day basis. I get asked to do something. I get told something is bad. I have to fix it. I fix it. If I need input from somebody, I ask for input. And they sometimes tell me that the thing that I am doing is bad. It's inevitable. It's an inevitable part of your job. I have colleagues. I have a line manager, and sometimes they critique the work that I do. I do a pretty good job at the end of the freaking day. But some of these colleagues and some of these people are very prone to saying, "I don't think we're doing that very well. I think we should do it this way." And then I go, "Okay, that's fine. fine, but I am one person. I'm coming around to this concept of the fact that I am one person in my job, right? I can't do the job of 50 freaking people. I am one person. There's only so much time in the day. And somewhere in the background, Dolly is applauding. Somewhere in the background, Dolly is applauding at that concept that I am no longer 15 separate people and I'm not doing the job of 15 separate people. I'm one dude. There's only so much time in the day. And I've completely lost my train of thought. Either way, they don't read their emails. They tell me something's bad. I ask them for input. They don't give me the input and the thing remains bad because they don't read their emails. And if this is adulthood, this is what I'm talking about. This is what part of my meltdown the other day when I was talking about my bad mental health was like, I don't think I can do this for 50 more years. I don't think I can do this for 50 more years. Like, they have just raised the retirement age in the UK to 70 because the government and economics is so utterly fucked in the ass that we're just getting really specific with the swears today. The government, it's screwed. Like, heterosexually or homosexually, whatever your preference of descripting the economy is, I am probably going to have to work till I'm 70. And I can't deal with the concept of having to tell people how basic folder structure works for the next 50 years. The assumption is that sooner or later young people will take over and I can just remain a really good faithful cog in the machine, and I can remain a cog in the middle, maybe upper management, but I don't want to be in charge of anything because I think I would crumble under the pressure real freaking easy. I would like to be well paid but comfortable. I want to be well paid and comfortable. I don't want millions. I just want to sit in my niche where I can go into work. I can do one person's day's work, and then I can come home to my wife and my cat and my frog. I can kiss them all individually on the lips. The frog, the cat, and the wife. And then I can just sort of get on with my day. And hopefully young people will eventually come in and they'll be like, don't worry, Chimken, we know how folders work. And we're not there yet. If anybody was curious about this, I am a 37-year-old man. I was maybe the first generation that was raised on Microsoft Word. I'm trying to think. There was probably not one before me. In terms of, like, the IT infrastructures that went into English schools at the time, like, when my brothers, who are 2 years and 4 years older than me, when they were at school, they didn't really have computer rooms. They did like woodwork, and all of the women baked cakes, and all of the men sawed trees. I'm not sure if they weren't born in the 1960s. I don't entirely know what I'm talking about there. But basically, we didn't have computer rooms when my brothers were at school. And then I sort of like, I was of the year that it was a big deal that we got this computer room when I was at secondary school, and all of them had computers, and we were all using various types of Microsoft Word. And at the same time, that was like 28 years ago now. And somehow this generation that I'm still working alongside of still don't know how to print a PDF. Like, my gran could print a PDF. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe my family is IT centric, but my gran could print a PDF. Why are we living in this place where I don't know where this rant is going? This rant has got really specifically IT customer support related, and I'm just sort of sat here going, I feel like I need to wrap this up. I feel like I've been mumbling about like IT tech support a little bit too long. I'm gonna read through chat. Spooky, scary, skibby, send Rizzlers down your yeah, and if you can Rizz up Livy done, then so can Kai Sinet. Chim is the tech king. I am not. I'm good at marketing. Do you have something that you would like me to market now? Would you like me to market you kissing Nats? Because I can probably organize that. I can probably sort that out. Is that inappropriate? Is that pitching my friend to another person that I know? I don't know. Is that inappropriate? I think that might be inappropriate. Let's roll that back. Dilemma, thank you for the contribution. I'm gonna read through chat real quick. First, congratulations on the first. Chat, if you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat. If you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can go download the Bongo Cat app on Steam. It is right here. Every time you type, your little hands go up and down. You can see them moving right there and now. There is a Bongo Cat code pinned to the top of chat. You can go in there and you can join us on Bongo Cat and you will appear on my stream. It makes me happy. It makes my heart happy. DollyWhiskers, thank you for the quiet hello. Cursed was here early and they achieved the first, so I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Also, I think I saw Luxury Pigeon compliment me on my PDF rant a second ago, so we might even get another rant in any second. Evil Seedlet, thank you for the contribution. Evil Seedlet, you're looking particularly fancy. Maybe it's your internet connection being improved. Maybe it's your internet connection being improved, Seedlet. Like, you're looking very high definition today. Curse, thank you very much for the contribution as well. Volcom Ryan, welcome in. Volcom Ryan, thank you very much for the contribution. DollyWhiskers with the applause. Sky, always a pleasure. Stuff and Wuffers, Wuffy Stuffers, welcome in. Stuffenheimer, I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. My mum used Coral for work before Word became common. I don't think I ever used Coral. I don't remember ever doing, like, in terms of the PCs that preceded the PCs that came before the PCs that were like Windows. I remember them having typing software. I couldn't tell you what typing software it was. Either way, they were Acorn PCs, so it was probably some convoluted form of text document. Anyway. It's just shipping, but with real people. It's just shipping, but with real people. Ahoy, I'm asleep now. Nice, sweet dreams. As a designer, I was enjoying your PDF rant earlier. How's your mouse over your camera? How's your mouse over your... It's fucking magical. Isn't it incredible? Look, I can scratch my nose. Oh, Pidge, look, I can look, here we go. And then I can move it back over there and then it's gone. Oh! I remember my school classroom had one of the 90s Apple box computers and we booked 30 minutes to play on it. I remember I was IT learned. I'm just using really weird wording today. I was when I was in college, the business apps class was Lotus 123 and WordPerfect. This doesn't compute for me. I'll do it again for you. Look. There we go. We had a home computer, like, ahead of the time. My dad was a reasonably paid man to the point that he was one of 3 people in the country that could do his job at the time. And I don't know if that would actually historically dox him. So again, I'm not going to tell you what it was. But either way, he used to go up and down the country all the time for training. And I was very lucky with the childhood that I had. We didn't, like, have foreign holidays and shit, but we were like... we could eat three meals a day. We were reasonably privileged. I love that that's a bar that we have to set for ourselves in 2025. Because of that, my parents, like, because of what my dad did and because of like my mum's sort of like forward thinking on such things, they were very much, we're going to get a home computer, we're going to get an internet connection, we're going to get a home computer as soon as we were able to buy one. It's going to revolutionize my dad's business. He's going to be able to type at home rather than traveling with these laptops that were the size of like a frickin' suitcase, and a phone that was the size of a frickin' like barrel of wine. And I got access to a computer from a very early age. So don't get me wrong. When I talk about my typing skills, I'm an exceedingly good typist, but it's a misspent youth. I have been typing since the age of like 7 or 8. So the fact that I can touch type like 100 words a minute, of course I can. I am actually at a point with my typing skill where I have to learn optimal hand positions. It's not like I can't hit every key. I feel like this had a point. What were we going towards? Yes, I remember now. One of my teachers at school learned this. Like, they were sort of like doing these very basic IT teaching sessions at school where they were teaching the kids how to use certain pieces of software and whatever hardware that they had available. And my teacher was like, well, if you go to this file, and I was like, well, you click that, don't you? It's the save button. And then you do the typing, and then well, I need to change the color of the font. So my teacher at the time was like, you know how to do this, don't you? And I vividly remember, because it got brought up in one of my like parents' evenings, when your parents go in and talk to your teachers about stuff, that my teacher had got herself into this position where she couldn't really be bothered to teach people IT. So what happened was, RightBigChimken was a reasonably respectable fella, and I was told to go out onto one of the PCs in the hallway, and I was sort of told to, other kids from the class were going to come out, and we were going to use the PC for a bit, and we were going to do it. And it was, I'm a freaking nerd at the grander scheme of things. It was sort of my responsibility to teach these kids how to use. We were the same age, so we were all the same age kids. It was my responsibility to tell these kids how to use this word processing software. And it came up at a parents' evening that I said I had enjoyed this. And the look on my mother's face as she sort of met the eyes of this 1990s teacher that had, rather than teaching her son how to do something, discovered that the son could do it already, and had the son teaching the other kids how to do it, instead of like him learning stuff and like being there for his education. The 90s were a wild time. I feel like it is predestined for me to have an above, like, and again, now I find myself in an industry where they're like, IT is everywhere. You can't not use a PC at most places. I think there are some older people that would like to believe that you can still like write and type stuff, like write with a pen and type, but everything is digital. And the fact that there are some people I work with on a daily basis that don't know how to print a PDF upsets me spiritually, and we will try to move on, because I feel like I'm dragging this out for the entertainment of Luxury Pigeon. Also, look, Pidge, I can scratch my nose. My dad, sorry, I've also just been missing chat. I'm so old that typing was the class we could choose in year 9, 14-year-olds. To be clear, this wasn't secretarial studies, was literally typing. It was mandatory for us on actual typewriters. Still the most useful class I took in high school. Typewriting class, I never did it, but it is the most infuriating thing that, as somebody that works in marketing, because the number of people that I work with that took typewriting and still try to type on a computer keyboard in the way that they were taught to type on a typewriter, like with double spaces at the end of sentences and various other like tropes that were typewriting type tropes at the time, or at least wherever they went to school. I find myself constantly having to fix typing errors. That's like, it's not that they've spelt it wrong or they've used incorrect grammar, but why is there a triple space in the middle of this sentence? I don't really understand. My dad was a tech head, so we got a home computer and the internet very early. My mum had a typewriter, so I'd often practice my typing from a young. Oh, yeah, same. We were only allowed to use the manual typewriter to practice. We couldn't use the electric typewriter because the ribbons were too expensive. That's how it was in the 90s. Do you remember doing... yes, I remember Encarta. Encarta was massively fun. I discovered in a very early thing that there were a bunch of clips of the original Star Wars films. So every time my mum inserted Encarta into the PC, I would go into Encarta, I would search Star Wars, I would go to Star Wars, and I would watch all of these little clips of Star Wars that were available in the Encarta CD-ROM. There were also other ones. I liked, I think it was, it was like DK Education. It was like how things work, and there were all sorts of like educational CDs, like how castles work, and it was like a animated thing about the breakdown of all the ways that the castle worked, or like there was literally how things work, and it was all sorts of different machinery, and there was a little woolly mammoth that taught you how certain things functioned in day-to-day life, like rockets for some reason. Why I would ever need a rocket, I don't know, but again, I could probably also have didn't have those. There were various. It was a wild time, and now we all just play video games for the entertainment of people on the internet. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that freaking crazy? back then, I like nothing better to play one of these CD-ROMs where it was teaching me something, and now we're gonna go for a Pacific Drive in a paranormal like valley where the rocks are floating and for some reason gravity's upside down. Bit odd. It took me so long to lose the double space habit, but now I'm at the point where I can identify it by looking. Oh, we didn't have those, yeah. Ooh, anyway, Pacific Drive. We played Pacific Drive yesterday. It was a good old time. I was surprised how much I liked it. Evidently by the fact that I've been running my mouth for 26 minutes straight since the last time I played this game, back at launch in July 2024. I've gained the ability to just run my mouth consistently and just sort of like word vomit and hope you like some of the things that I'm saying. So yeah, we're back, and that's not an offense of the game, but they've also added a bunch of quality of life changes. The biggest and like most groundbreaking thing that happened is that they've given you the ability to sign off the game halfway through a run, because when I played this game originally, you had to finish the run before you could quit, and now I can go straight back into where we left off yesterday, which makes the entire experience so much easier to stream. So if you're a content creator and driving a Winnebago through the middle of freaking nowhere, I'm not sure if this is a Winnebago, I think it's a station wagon, I'm not sure on the technical term, but if you're even slightly adjacent to that concept and you want to just fight monsters in the woods, if you have to leave me, I don't, it's a good game, it's a very good game. Did you ever pick up Road 96? I had that at launch. I've never finished it. At the time, I'm dribbling all down my front. That was good. I just missed my mouth. Nice. It's all over my shirt. Look, I missed my face. That was great. It's all in my beard. I know how to drink. I've been doing it for years. I did play Road 96. I think I did 1 or 2 runs of it and was sort of like, I'm really not in the mood to play this right now, and never found the way back. I think last time you brought it up in chat, Kirst, I did sort of look at it and go, I'm going to play that on stream. And then I played Baldur's Gate for several months. Not that I'm bitter about that, but still. Road 96 might be one that we sort of sneak in at some point. I went into it expecting it to be sort of like a light, sort of like whimsical road trip style crime type dealie, and then it got very political very quickly. So I sort of backpedaled on it a little bit. We might bring it to the channel at some point. We do have various plans for the near future, but we might bring it to the channel at some point. If I'm typing an email or something, I still do the double space at the end of the sentence, posting somewhere I generally don't do it. Dilemma, it is the most infuriating shit in the history of the planet. We do various publications, various marketing type dealies, and when you're writing like a magazine advert for something, nobody does double spacing in magazine adverts, especially, or I guess in the industry that I'm working with. It's just like typing up website copy. And the amount of double spaces I've had to edit out in my lifetime of my job has to be in like septuple digits. We're probably into the millions, if not billions. You can pry my double space from my cold dead fingers. It's a dead typing format. Nobody does it in a professional manner. They don't even do it in academia. It's dead. Double line spacing, irritating as shit, but I can partially understand that when you're in academics. Double spaces at the end. You're the devil, Sky. You're the devil. This very adult intro to a stream was brought to you by RightBigChimken, sponsored by George the Ginger Cat. We're going to give him some treats, and then we're actually going to play a video game. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you are proud of and you want to share with the class, I would love you to drop that shit in chat. I just want to know about you. I want you to know that I'm super proud of you for everything you achieve, especially on a Monday, because Mondays, I think we can all agree, universally suck. And, yeah, I think that's it. Today I am proud of myself I won't tell you who, but I've been having more and more marketing conversations with various people in regards to how I pilot myself on Twitch, how I do the things that I do, what my thoughts are on the subject, and I feel like all of that stuff that I wrote in the Discord the other day about how I now have this ability to be able to talk about things that I'm knowledgeable about for an extended period of time actually comes into play. And at the same time, I feel like some of the stuff that I'm saying isn't actually half bad. So yeah, that's exciting. Chimken can do a thing. It's a thing. What are you doing here right now? You're licking your paw in front of my face. So we're playing Mavis B. I only learnt about that very recently. I think it was one of the streams where I did monkey type on stream. You can't sleep there. You need to get down. You can't sleep there right now. Go on. There you go. Okay. So we're playing Mavis Beacon teaches typing today. I didn't know about Mavis Beacon until somebody mentioned it when I played Monkey Type on a previous stream a long time ago. We are going to play eventually, and this is a promise. There is a game coming out at some point called Final Sentence. It is a battle royale typing game, and I heard on the internet, and this is a complete and utter bullshit, how you get popular on Twitch in 2025 is supposedly by playing battle royales. You play, like, I don't know any of the good battle royales. Is COD good? No, I'm pretty sure COD is dead. I'm pretty sure they're adding a battle royale to Battlefield 6. Either way, you play battle royales and then everybody flocks to you and you make your millions. So when I make my millions on Twitch, it's going to be through really niche battle royales where you have to type real quick to kill people with your typing speed. And honestly, I'm kind of here for that. That actually sounds like an amazing freaking time, making millions and just typing real quick. I didn't do it. I need to remind myself. I need to actually fix that real quick. I've noticed one thing that's broken on my stream deck, and if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So bear with me 1 second, chat. I added the Jura hat to my software yesterday. Are we good? We're good. We're going to keep the Jura hat on. I like it. It's brand new. Let's go for a drive together, you and me. Okay. We arrived here. We are driving to that little green dot on the map, but at the same time, this is a stable zone, so we can go anywhere we frickin' well like, and we are down here right now. I'm gonna bypass this. I don't have to go here. Hi, Edo. We are gonna go for a nice leisurely drive. Actually, let's go there first.
God, Sierra. Never wanted to think about this place ever again. Head toward town. Colossal Cappy is smack dab in the middle of where Sierra used to be. You can't miss it.
What is a Colossal Cappy? Is this a road? God, I hope it's a road. Apparently this isn't a road. No, it is. Okay, we're fine. Shotgun. You'll have to sit in the back because there's some sort of nuclear device in my passenger seat. It's a mudslide. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's not a mudslide. I'm very skilled at driving with a keyboard and mouse.
Driver, are you sure about this?
Well, they'll be fine.
It's not fine. Look at those radiation spikes that Colossal Cappy's still giving off after all these years. To achieve any sort of resonance, the driver's going to have to get right up against Cappy.
I get you, Francis, but Oppie's got a point. Any remnant energy lingering in the car is too weak to detect with conventional methods.
Really? You're gonna take her side?
This isn't about sides. That's a good plan.
I won't risk someone's life just so we can log another remnant sighting.
The driver can make their own decision.
I
I'm
very
not forcing them
skillfully
to do
maneuver
anything.
through the world
For
and
all I
not
care,
get
they
eaten
can lay
by a
down and wait until
paranormal
the instability takes them.
wormhole of
That
some
would
sort.
get them out of my hair much faster than all of these shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Everybody drink. They said the word shenanigans. It's time for shenanigans.
Is there a reason you're driving straight towards the largest honking anomaly in the zone?
You wanted to know if there's a speck of remnant energy in that car? This is how you do it.
You're using Cappy to amplify the remnant signal. That's insane.
This is a very nice game, very vibe-coded. I wish it had more cars, though. It would go against the story if there were more cars, but still, I do enjoy the maintenance of the car in this game. I would play a survival game with this, like, all of this in it. Like, if somebody released... If they added cars to DayZ like this, I would play DayZ forever. Okay, stop. Turn the engine off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fuel the car. I did notice something behind us. I think... I don't know if I've got enough. I kind of need to hit up a lab. Do I have enough to make a pair of scissors? No, I need a pressurized cartridge. It would be really lucky if I could get a pressurized cartridge from this shop. That would really make my day. I mean, you start in a truck, then you get this one. If you can give a player a choice between a few and not let them change later, you get... it wasn't a truck at the beginning of the game. It was a tiny, like, two-door... I'm not sure in the way that you would describe it, but I took a photo of the outside of it using the photo mode. It's not a truck. It's like a Hyundai something or other. It's like a tiny little grandma's car. There's nothing in this shop, is there? A nugget? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. There's only one car I can remember, and I'm pretty sure everybody mispronounced it wrong when it was new, and I'm not going to try and say the name because I'm pretty sure it comes off like a slur. So it was like a Cento? Like something like that. Like everybody mispronounced it, and it was like a little tiny two-door car. Everybody had them as their first cars, and it was very exciting. Oh yeah, those still drive on Polish roads. My brother had one for a very long time. If I go here on foot, is that a bad idea? I need a pressurized tube, and the only place I'm going to get one is one of the science labs. I'm also rapidly running out of space to carry anything right now. Shenta. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation was, so I'm not going to try and murder it. Is this a... Okay, we might be about to make a mistake. So what we're going to do real quick is go in here. We are going to bring this. We are going to put that back in the car. Okay, we're fine. I might be about to get lost. A Fiat? Was it a Fiat? Marek, welcome in and thank you for the contribution. Oh, you're talking about the worst version? Is the bigger, better? I'm really, really trying not to say the word because I know it's like it doesn't sound good. It's very slurry, and I don't want to even say it wrong. I promise that there's a game here, and you're not just watching. I don't know how bright of an idea this was to be traveling out here on foot. I need one pressurized tube. I am getting irradiated. My alliteration is vocalized for better or worse. Yeah, no, I know. But I am a moral being. Not saying you're immoral, but still. Give me that pressurized tube. I'm not going to get it, am I? I've come all the way up this goddamn hill. There's no pressurized tube in here at all. I kind of need a head torch. It's kind of dark. No, that's a toolbox. I got a battery. Well, I tried. I gave it my best shot for a pressurized tube. What I want is a pressurized tube, because then I can make a pair of the industrial scissors. And what the industrial scissors allow you to do is cut parts off cars, so without damaging them, or at least minimal damaging them. And when I have done that, I can cut parts off armored cars to allow myself to carry doors around with me. But I'm beginning to suspect that, considering the amount of stuff that's in my car already, I should be beelining towards the end of this zone, which is over there. And maybe thinking a little bit more hardcore about that on a following run, because I'm beginning to think I'm carrying too much stuff already, and it's going to increasingly become a problem. And I'm also still, I've not unlocked absolutely everything that I know that there's stuff back at the garage that I've not unlocked yet. I thought something was running behind me then. I was about to get glomped by a werewolf. I also need more storage in my thing. It's fine. We're full on fuel. And the battery is not zero. I am going to head towards this. I'm making an executive decision. It might be a mistake, because I have basically an infinite amount of time to be looting in this zone. But I'm running out of places to put things. I also feel like I'm coming at this from completely the wrong direction. That way? I do like the sound of rain on a car. There is something quite... I'm not sure cathartic is the right word, but there's an ASMR component to this game that I quite enjoy. Get the car close to the anomaly. We're just gonna drive through this. What's a little bit of radiation between friends? There's one of those kidnapping robots. I'm not about that right now. Another garage coming up on our left. Another large pool of radiation. Always a good time, always a good time. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Okay, duck and weave. And stop. What is that? What is that? The glittering boulder. Transmission fragment Arda dispatch headquarters. Hey, this is Anna. I'm totally going so fast right now. Oh no. It's happened again. Just out collecting some data from the weather stations. And oh no, there are these things out there. And oh, help. If you touch them, no. Hold on, Charlie. Look, I'm not an engineer or a physicist. I'm a meteorologist. But my guess is that these are discharging huge amounts of energy into whatever they touch. And when they hit a car, you totally go fast. Hold on, Charlie. Is the 60? She's high. I mean, potentially, but there's also a lot of paranormal activity going around in this place. This is what I thought we were... Okay. I got an antenna. Is it now? Why? Okay, it's just in my inventory. Food and beverage, food and beverage, food and beverage. I do think I'm better suited just going to the normally on this one. I've got so much stuff on me. Might go to that building up the way. Road flares and some broken glass. Kara! Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. How is life, Kara? Is it... I think you were having a rough time last time we spoke. Has it improved? Are you a good egg? Are you good? I expect that level of excitement from now on. I will try my best. I will try my best. I will try my best. You know what? I'm not going to hit that jump. I'm just going to drive around like an intelligent person. I'm still rough, but getting better, I think. I mean, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Who wants me to do a sick jump in my 1960s station wagon thing? Just procrastinating doing notes right now. I mean, you're welcome to watch me do a barrel roll. Okay, I'm also, before you all get worried or like upset, I'm also gonna try and simultaneously do a photo whilst we're in midair. This could be the sickest thing you've ever seen, or we might hit the ramp and sort of bounce off it the other side and just nothing good comes of this. Okay, come on, punch it, Chewie. Punch it, Chewie. Punch it, Chewie. I'll take it. I need a better light source. I think it is probably the Scorch. Could be a nice thumbnail. I'm always after a nice thumbnail. Yeah, that angle is better. I'm not a fan of how dark this game is sometimes. I just want a nice damp forest, I think. Not enough smoke and particle effects. Just looks like I've placed the game there. Placed the car there. I'll add some sick flames in post. Toggle UI. Take the photo. Here we go. Do I want to drive down here? This doesn't look like something I want to touch. Oh,
no response. Maybe you need to get closer to Cappy's core way up there. Can you find a way to high ground?
Oh, sure. I'll get right on that. Never mind the fact that I've been irradiated. Those are the softest springs in existence. They are magical. I've got magic. This car has magic powers. I think I have to go. I think I have to go round. Like, there was a bridge. Also, I can turn the windscreen wipers off now. Maybe not, because that seems to turn around to the right. We might be about to do something stupid. We're gonna go for it because I'm badass. No, I'm not badass, but still. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna take a hard left when we can turn left. which is this next one. We're fine. We're fine. I've damaged the headlight a tiny little bit. Like, the headlight's a little bit worse for wear. I wish I could, like, not have to look at that map, but also simultaneously be looking at the road. But I have to sort of turn my head every time, and I feel like that's what the game wants me to do. That's when I'm going to run over a badger. What the hell did the badger ever do to me? No, we've got 10 minutes till an ad, chat. I will be playing through today. Ah, okay. I'm fine. I have a feeling I need to be over there. This badgers are an invasive species. Not in the UK, they're not. And regardless, I would still prefer not to hit one with my car. Why did a ghost come up on the screen then? There was a tiny little ghost on my screen for a couple of seconds. This is... I'm heading for that bridge, but I don't think I'm getting to it in a very straightforward fashion. Oh my god. We're fine. I'm good. You good, chat? Love me a screenshot. I'd suggest not falling down the cliff without off-road tires at least. Yeah. I don't want to go over there, so we're going to be nice and gentle. I'm not sure. I think this was the right way to go. Because we're gonna... I think I touched something that exploded. I think one of the dudes exploded.
Car's still
my
not
god.
close enough to Cappy.
What now?
How about launching the car into Cappy's core?
I'm sorry. What?
It's simple. The driver jumps the car into the heart of the anomaly, and if I time it right, I'll open the gateway and extract them.
And if you don't?
I've run some calculations. I think it should be fine. Anyway, it's like they always say, what's an experiment without some risk of total annihilation?
Who says that exactly?
In no way, shape, or form should we be doing this.
Well, but you know, if it's the only way.
One
Yeah,
moment.
you got this, kid. Floor it.
I'm gonna see if I can get a pressurized tube. Pressurized tube! Gas cylinder, gas cylinder. I want a pressurized tube. There are no pressurized tubes. Can I... That's how I open the door, at least. The door is out. The door is open. I was gonna have to come up here regardless. This looks like a bad idea, but we will poke our head in nonetheless. I want a pressurized tube. Give me a pressurized tube. If I could have a pressurized tube, I'd be so happy. Pressurized tube! Oh no, my inventory is full. What's up, chicken heads? How's it going, Holly? I am going to get rid of my jackhammer because it is basically broken and I don't need it right now. We're just going to take that. I got my pressurized tube. How's your day, Holly? Hope you're doing good. I am sitting here with Mr. Linus. I am a big fan of Mr. Linus. Can you tell Mr. Linus I'm a big fan? I'm going up there at speed. This might go real well. It might be a terrible idea. But we're gonna have fun, which is important. I left the motor running. Okay, chat, it's time. This might be the death of me. I did it all for king and country.
Anytime now, Oppie.
Ophelia, my love, is that you? Are we dead? I don't think we're dead. Ow. Oh, we're a little bit injured.
Can you hear me? Cappy fried my transmission systems. Thought I lost you for a moment.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it? The gateway got you out, and it looks like the ARC device is still intact with all the data it's recorded from your drive. And my plan worked. Cappy amplified the car's signal, and it matches. Looks like Tobias and Francis found their remnant after all. Unfortunately, what they've been saying is true. The remnants drive their victims mad. Maybe that car, having sat dormant for this long, will give you a little more time. Sorry, I don't have better news for you. I'm still game to get you out of here. The faster you leave, the longer you'll have to enjoy the rest of your sanity.
He's such a, She fills my heart with
None
hope.
of the routes you've mapped so far leads to a way out.
She fills
Why
my
don't
heart
you
with
head back
hope.
out and chart some more? You can get in touch with Tobias and Francis while you're out there.
I need to store all of my items. One sec. I like how you charge the car through rubber wheels. You did what? Rubber wheels? I can speak. I can speak. Rubber wheels. Oh, I can put my paint jobs in there. What was the paint job here? I think I had some. I had that one. Blue paint. Is this stickers as well? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I don't think we can paint anything just yet, though. The irritating thing about that entire trip, I didn't pick up any energy orbs, so I can't unlock any of the step-by-step stuff. I do, however, have the ability to take a build the detailing station to use the cosmetic items. Not in there, is it? What does a detailing station look like? Is it in here? Different types of gear. Dump jacks. I don't think it is. That's a lot of pain. Did they add them post-launch? I bought the, when I bought the DLC, I basically bought everything that was available. So, yes, I guess. I don't understand what it wants me to do. Take another drive, personal style, repair the car, deposit collected paints and decals, one left to store. Do I have a decal on my person? No, there's one there. Okay, all of my decals have been stored. Gabby, thank you for the hydrate. Chat adds in 30 seconds. Go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a bubble, vid family animal. And now it's time to empty the entire contents of this box into my cupboards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just hope that it will forever be not full. Oh no. Oh no, I filled it. Oh no. I've got so much stuff to store though. Transfer materials, transfer materials, transfer materials, nothing. Is there anywhere else I can store things? Or am I just gonna have to start binning it onto the floor? I think I can put it into the suitcase, maybe? I think I can leave it in there for now and it not be a problem. I'm sure it'll be fine. What else have we got? Gears, a replacement jackhammer from the one I took out. Steel plating. Items insecure, risk of loss. What? Oh. Poke the trash, blob it through. Yeah. Stick your hand in the old stick your hand in the old dumpster and it gives you stuff. You gonna give me anything today? I have some copper wire and some rubber. It's not particularly exciting. Both of which I can shove in my box. That's fine. How much repair fuel can I make? I can make a fair amount of repair putty. This is probably quicker than crafting individual parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we butter our car. It is very important that you butter your car. Chat, always apply the appropriate amount of lubricant, regardless of the job that you're performing at the time. There's nothing worse than a Charlie horse. 2 front doors. Did the game give me hundreds of materials too? No, I've been collecting. Everything I got on stream yesterday, completely, like, everything I got on stream. You aren't supposed to have that many, you think? No, but I know what's the I know what, what's the word? I know, I understood what, perpetually safe areas were. I think when a lot of players come into this game originally, they whiz through the first couple of zones and don't loot anything. I looted basically everything. Because the zones weren't lapsing, so I could just... I did a 4-hour stream yesterday of just going through the two tutorial maps and just getting everything that wasn't nailed down. Yeah, we're done. That's repaired. Take another drive, build detailing, activate driver's light. Repair car, 99%. There's one thing on this car that's damaged. What is it? The tires? I just was quite enjoying myself yesterday, chatting away. It's a quite relaxing game to just... It's a quite relaxing game to just sit back and try not to get consumed by paranormal activity. I somehow have 3 repair putties, none of them were the same amount of level. I really want... I don't want that pry bar. Can I just go lose that pry bar in the bushes? You know what? What we're gonna do? I don't think it will despawn. I'm just gonna leave it there, because eventually I'm gonna get a materials thing that takes stuff like that to pieces. I'm gonna make 2 more of them, but I am also gonna make a liberator before we go. Because when we're in the map next, I will be able to take stuff off of other stuff. Very important. You go in there. I don't need those gears on me. It's just a mission of inventory sorting right now. Hello! Hello! Raiders. How's it going?
Flap. Gaming_bug_guy just raided.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today, in sort of honor of Halloween, we are playing Pacific Drive. We've basically just started the game. We have mostly just gone through the tutorial. But if you're not familiar, Pacific Drive is about a place called the Olympic Peninsula that has been sealed off with a 300-meter high wall. All sorts of weird paranormal activities are going inside the paranormal, inside the Olympic Peninsula, and we've been sucked in, and there's a car that we sort of maintain, and we're driving out and we're going on runs. It's as close to being a roguelike as not being a roguelike as you could possibly get. It's Stalker, but you're a car. I've never played Stalker. But yeah, you're a car. You're going out, you're looting stuff. It's a survival game. We're having a nice time. Gaming Bug Guy, how is RV there yet? I am so tempted to pick up that game, but I am sort of like picking it up because I played a lot of Peak and I'm really terrified that RV there yet isn't soloable. As somebody that has played it personally, would you say that RV there yet you could play by yourself, or do I have to have a friend? It's a really good game. Yes, but can you play it by yourself? Because I really enjoyed Peak. Dude, it's hilarious, but you generally need friends. Yeah. No, not by yourself. I really enjoyed Peak. But I also like to play Peak solo. I would have had less interest in Peak if I had to play it multiplayer all the time. So I'm probably not going to rush to pick up RV there yet. But I have watched some content, and I hope you had a lovely time, and it was full of hilarity and joy. Anyway, I'm going to play you a raid trailer. Chat. Raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. At the same time, if you spot anything in this trailer that doesn't take your fancy and puts you off me forever, that is perfectly good. That's why I press this button. I will see you in a minute. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bopper. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bopper. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. But take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops. I just need to go and change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. I need to click my bongo box. 1 second. I got a duplicate and a duplicate. Wow. Anyway, what are we doing? Build a detailing station, which I can't do yet. Am I missing something with the detailing station? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's definitely not in here, is it? I'm not being weird. This is all car parts. Click in your bongo box on stream. Big Cameron. Sorry, yeah. Thank you. You're the entire screen. I am the entire screen. I am the light of all of your lives. And I'm also really modest.
Perfectly. Oh, I'm so excited to start studying these guys. I think I need a name for them, though. How about Richard? Yeah, I like that. All right, Richard, let's get to work.
Huh? Did the radio just call me Richard? Was that... If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who paints pictures in a traveling show, detail station. I can't do that yet, so whatever I'm going to have to do, I need to get the material fabricator, the matter deconstructor, and then the detailing station. So on the next mission, we'll be able to get the detailing station and then come back. Chat, we're going for another drive. It's going to be super duper exciting. We're going out into the world, and we're going to try and not explode. But we can't go back there anytime soon. Not scans. Scan this junction at the route planner to reveal the details. Angry abductors. No. I don't want to go back there. I made a mistake. That one's evil for some reason. No! Back? Did I do that wrong? Scanning charge is gone. Select destination. Well, we're going to angry abductors. Which isn't the worst possible thing. We just need to avoid the flying robots entirely. You get closed. Was there anything left in there? You know what? We're going to put that up there for now. We're going to sign a quick slot. We're going to do on the 4th button. So if I see a armored car now, I can chop the door off and stick it in my car. Okay, I'm into the music. The engine is on. We're in park. No, we're out of park. We're going. Again, chat. Again. You're always the light of my life. Did I read that? Either way, thank you, Kara. I appreciate it. You're always the light of my life. It's a dim light, Kara, but you're definitely the light of my life. It's dim, but it's there. Oh, so once I'm on the map, I could just go here. I wonder if I have to leave through that one. Oh, so I can only exit. I scanned that one, so if I go here, this could be anything. So if I go to any of these, it is entirely luck of the draw. We are going to go get some angry abductors. What's the worst that can happen? Only our explosive death. Wow, Kara, you're pretty cool. Everybody, Kara, shout yourself out. No, you can't do that. One moment, I'll do it for you. Kara, if you are not following Happily Ever Kara, I really wish you would. They're an absolutely fabulous human being, have been a long-time supporter of me, play an assortment of retro, party, just JRPG type style games, and are generally a lot of fun. Lots of different sound alerts, lots of different redeems. They did break their setup the other day, and they probably still haven't fixed it. Spoilers, they probably still haven't fixed their setup. Have you, Kara? Have you? No, why am I going straight to the exit? I fixed it, you did. I think. I don't know what ID's exchange is. I forgot exactly what you're referring to. When I was watching you on stream the other day, everything was broken. Like, something wasn't working and there was a weird, like, humming noise. I mean, that might have been me, in fairness. It might have just been me humming.
Holy moly, are you kidding me right now? Poppy, you saw it too, didn't you? Tell me you saw it too.
What did we see?
Saw what?
What do you mean, what? Hallucinations, like the ones from 1961. It happened again, just a quick blip, like blinking your... Wait, you didn't see it?
I was in a total blackout. Colossal Cappy fried my systems.
Was there a hallucination?
Right, because sending the driver head first into Cappy didn't work out like you said it would. Big surprise.
Was I meant to see a hallucination?
Francis, the driver's alive and the remnants verified. Isn't that all you
I missed
wanted?
your stream, but only almost.
Now, why are you two
What have you been doing?
yapping about the mass hallucination?
Hooray. Durandria has been nesting with us for 15 months.
Thank you for the sub.
I almost missed your stream, but only almost.
Where you been? What you been doing?
We picked up that its source was northwest of us. Specifically...
Yeah, somewhere in the deep zone.
That's impossible.
Playing my mobile game!
40 years.
Jura's got a problem. Jura's got a problem. It's fine, chat. It's fine. But Jura's got a problem. Talking to Andrew. You talk to your significant other? What a nerd. What a nerd, chat. What a nerd. It's fine. You made it. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're well.
This hallucination wave that triggered, we picked up its waveform. And it turns out it's equal and opposite to the remnant's waveform. They're paired signals. It means they're related. And what's more, if we bring that car to whatever this mass hallucination source is, we have a chance of nullifying the remnant and breaking its bond with the driver. A simple destructive interference.
This is insane.
How are you doing?
After all this time, we find a remnant, on the mass hallucinations of 61, and a possible way to free the driver? Ditch me, Francis, because this is the best thing that's happened in decades. Just when things were getting dull.
The remnants were the key to the mass hallucination. This whole time.
1 second.
Yes, and you nearly destroyed it.
The scientists are talking a lot.
I need to go.
The scientists are talking a lot,
This
Jura.
is huge, Francis.
One
we
second.
have so much work to do.
They're just
I
they're
know,
just
I've
they're
already
just
pulled
mumbling
every
away
report
to
on the mass
themselves.
hallucination event. Driver, listen, you stay safe out there. We'll report back to you once we've gone through all of this data. There's a lot of it. And be careful. Oppie's not in her right mind, okay? So, watch yourself.
Okay, Oppie's evil. Hi, Jura. My name is RightBigChimken. How am I doing? Well, I said the other day about No, you know what? This is what happens when you call me out on the internet. Chimken. I mean, I can respect that. I can respect that. Chimken is taking really good care of his mental health the last couple of days. I got in from work today and I didn't take a nap. And that is a good thing, because when Chimken takes a nap right now, he gets really depressively sad. And I could have taken a nap and I didn't. And that is personal growth. I will nap again one day, but right now, napping is not for me because it makes me want to rip my eyeballs out. Jared, thank you for the contribution. So, RightBigChimken is taking good care of his mental health. Does that count? Is that good? Is that good for you? That is very good. I'm glad. There was basically nothing here. I don't know what this is. Thank you for the hydrate. Now I'm not going to fall asleep and I'll be dying tomorrow at work. And you're also taking lunch breaks. Yeah, it's personal growth. I promise it's not because I've given up entirely. Why is the door open? I've not just given up, Jura, I promise. I've just been like, I might as well take a break because I don't care anymore. It's not because I've given up, Jura, I promise. I don't know what this is. Up here, it says Ida's something. I think I saw the light of one of those evil robots. Yeah, there he is. Don't lock onto me, don't lock onto me, don't lock onto me. Ah!
Howdy. Come check out what I've got up for trade.
Now look what you've done. It's a good thing my car can teleport, apparently. Engine's still running. What is this? I don't think this was in the game when I played at launch. What is this? Ida's exchange? What am I exchanging? You're open.
I've never seen one before. No one has, but I'm guessing it's a white hole.
A white hole? What's a white hole? Aha!
I'd offer some advice, but you look like you know what you're doing.
Anti-corrosive bumper, nitro boost, spare tire. What does a nitro boost? Ability. Oh, it gives you special abilities. Radiation resistant, acid resistance, off-road tires. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting. Does she buy stuff? No, trades only.
Stay
Okay.
healthy out there, so you can come back later. Also for your own good. I'd miss you.
I mean, I can also whiz over here and get one of the energy orbs. I think I've parked a little bit too far away. This is gonna be fine. This is fine. This is fine. There's nothing large and ominous behind me. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. What is that glowing red light? Get in there. Get in there. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Who have you recruited? Would they like to join my stream right now? Okay, so we can collect absolutely everything. We just need the money to. We just need the energy to go. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna get. We're good. I've got, like you said, Edo. We've got all of the. We've got a load of items back at the thing. We're going to concentrate on energy this run. unlock a couple of things that I can install in the base.
Goodbye. Peace and quiet. No interruptions.
I'm going the wrong way.
Straight back to working on my bird project.
What is Ida's bird project? Too afraid to ask. I've also broken one of my windows. And there's this guy again. Ah, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. No! Bastard. Bastard. They're not actually designed to kill you. They're designed to be irritating. It's like me. I'm not designed to kill you, chat. I'm just designed to be irritating. This is an epiphany moment for me. I could do with some off-road tires. There we go. We're fine. We're good. I've been here already. I'm gonna go get that energy. Apparently I'm on an incline. They're designed to damage you and possibly kill you if you're unprepared, but there is a way to deal with them. I personally just steer towards flat surfaces so far, and it's worked out for me. I'm going to get irradiated now a little bit. What's the agenda of the game? Sucked into we are in the Olympic Peninsula. The Olympic Peninsula is a environment locked away behind a big old wall where there were a bunch of experiments that went on and all sorts of paranormal activities are now happening. The idea is we've been sucked in here against our will and we're trying to leave. There are a bunch of scientists on the radio that are trying to talk us through the process of what the car is, because the car's somewhat tied to the paranormal activity, and they're trying to teach us what the car's about. Come on, get up the hill. No. And you do runs, you collect items, you collect energy, you find out about the area that you're in to eventually unlock story mode, more story, and then it's sort of like you just rinse, loop, yeah, you just do runs. I know words. You got the runs, Drew. You got the runs. It's a poop thing. We do that. Tuck that in there. You too. Got the run. There's a song in there somewhere. These things that I'm picking up. Whoa! These things that I'm picking up, I put it. No! Those magical orbs. Is Stalker this unknown in the Americas? Jura's from Germany and I'm British. So, maybe? Did you just assume my country of origin? I also don't know shit. I know what Stalker is. I've never played it. It's the guy with the radiation suit on the front of the box. They recently did Stalker 2. I'm also impressed that you think I sound American. I mean, impressed, insulted, there's a difference. Lizard, hi Strive. Also, hi Vadim. Come on, Seedlit. Don't pretend. Come on, Seedlit. Seedlit, don't pretend. Don't pretend, Seedlit. How's the gamings? The gamings are good. Hope you're well. I'm generally just not trying to crash this car right now. Also, I have no off-road tires and I'm driving off-road, which is not always the best thing to do. You don't sound like how I sound. Amazing. I also like tea and not automatic firearms. God, this got very political very quickly. Come on. I mean, I made it political, in fairness. Thank you, Jury, you're a treasure. I'm a treasure too! There's a storm coming, and I can't get up the goddamn hill. Oh, God. Please, drive straight. Your old treasures. Oh, why don't you just all kiss each other? I'm trying to get up this hill and there's a storm coming. Gladly. Hey, yo, ooh, woo. You're a treasure, Chim. Thank you, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Streamers like to get complimented too, you know? Oh, I can't wait to get killed by this robot. Let's drive through here real quick. Stay away. Sir? I mean, it took me where I wanted to go. It's just kind of irritating. Did you just challenge chat to a fight at a local Tesco? How the hell do I get out of this canyon if I can't drive up the goddamn hill? You can do it, car. You can do it. Okay, we did it. We did it. I now need to actually get on the road. Also, fuck off. This might be a mistake. I need armored bits, armored panel. Time to fucking go. I'm exceedingly far out, having said that. Well, the nearest Tesco to me is overseas. Are there no Tesco's? I'm pretty sure there are Tesco's in Taiwan, so if we all meet in Taiwan, you'll be fine.
Surviving, still dodging the end. Maybe it's hope, maybe it's the thought of you. If I could just see you smile.
No, but it's still closer than Britain.
At least
Maybe? It's probably not
the
closer than Britain, is it?
place together. I've been completely in awe since, well, since I've been here. And for so long now, I've just wanted someone to share it with. I guess I just wanted to tell you, if you have someone there with you, be present with them. Don't let anything distract. I guess I've realized now that it's gone that that's the meaning. If you're alone like I am, I love you. I'm thinking about you.
I'm around. Tesco's used to be in Poland, but then they disappeared when I was visiting the UK a few months ago. Shopping at Tesco was the highlight of my trip. I mean, there's not much else to look forward to in the UK, so I can sympathize with that.
I owe you an apology.
Oh, yeah?
I screwed up. I nearly got you killed.
No shit.
The things I used to calculate as easily as turning a screwdriver, they're foggy now. The numbers don't work themselves out like they used to. I haven't been myself for a long time, but I haven't needed to be. It's been me and this cursed place I created and nothing else for decades. But now, knowing that whatever caused the mass hallucination is still out there, I need to know what it is and why the remnants are connected to it. Francis was right about the remnant and the mass hallucinations' paired signals. If we can get them together, maybe they'll
Cancel each other out and you'll be free.
It's a shaky theory at best, but it's the only lead we've got for now. You can do nothing and twiddle your thumbs until that remnant drives you mad. Or, if you're willing to work with me, I'll give you the best chance to survive this thing. Think it through.
I don't trust her.
And fix up your car while you're doing it. You'll need to for whatever you decide from here.
I'm fixing up the car as fast as I can.
Are you making use of my fabrication stick?
Driver, I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you've got a lot on your plate, but if you get a moment, I sent you something through the pneumatubes. Think of it as a personal project. It's not urgent.
That is a steel panel. I can replace a non-crew. Okay, we did get an upgrade, and we got the energy that we wanted, which is good. You stick those on there. What I'm gonna do real quick. My entire childhood, there's been a huge Tesco city over. We shop out weekly. Funny enough, UK Tesco had beer I drank at US. Can't get it here else in Europe. Yeah, Tesco is pretty good for international beers. There was one when I was still drinking called Mythos that I always used to drink when we used to go to Greece, and they eventually brought Mythos to UK Tesco's. That was a good time. Oh, I miss beer, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I miss beer. It's okay. It's okay for me to say that. Beer, every once in a while. Too much beer is bad. What am I missing? I need 2 gears. Too much beer is bad. A little bit of beer, maybe a snack or 2 alongside of that. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Slice of pizza and a beer. Okay, I'm gonna build a matter deconstructor. And what this allows me to do is if I get one of these, so I have a crude door. I don't want this crude door anymore, so we're gonna put it in there, and it takes it to pieces, and then it spits all the shit out all over the floor. And then you can get a hoover to hoover up all of the bits that go all over the floor. It's an entire experience. I have like 4 alcohol shops within 300 meters of my house. If I weren't this lazy, I'd be an alcoholic for sure. I mean, that's not how alcoholism works. What did he send? Sent a ZT connection upgrade?
Thank you. I won't waste your time, I promise. I just would like to put a suspicion to rest. A while ago, I found out about something Oppie had been working on. She told me she was trying to map out or at least track unreachable areas within the zone. The instability constantly scrambles the landscape, so The method to even map destabilized areas has to be dynamic to stay accurate. Her working theory was that if you could trace the physical matter itself, you could determine a stable layout and a path to it. I don't know what state her prototype is in now. I don't think she ever got it working. But I think I have my own working theory. I know there's a lot happening, so I'll save the details for later. But if you could just help me out, it'd mean a lot to me. You have to understand, Oppie would never work with anyone on this, let alone me. And I just have a hunch. Look around for the machine. She called it the Zeti system.
Huh? She keeps everything, so it
has to be somewhere in that garage.
Is that what that is?
When you find it, go on and install the hardware I sent you. That should get it up and running, and that should connect me.
Install the Zeti system? No, that's what this is. I don't know what this is.
Well, this is quite different. No wonder Oppie abandoned this. The source of this data is quite old, but with my additions, it does seem to have updated the locations when you booted it up. This isn't the kind of map Oppie talked about wanting to make, but I think we can make this work to track a specific location despite the instability. This will be similar to planning a route, but it might be a challenge, driver. I'm really not sure what to expect.
This sounds like DLC content. We're not going to do that right now. Yeah, there it is. Thank you for purchasing the Whisper in the Woods expansion. To access the expansion content, follow the mysterious signal. A mysterious signal. I've got the DLC quest now. Well, that's fine. Do I want to do the DLC? I feel like I should do the DLC. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do the DLC. All of this. Shove it in the box. No, get... Okay, you take that. You go in there. I don't think they planned the DLC around somebody just starting the game. It said in all of the text information about it that you can just go. There's no... There was no real concept about... I do have the energy to do that. It will cost me 0.5. Fax machine... Grooved antenna, outfitting extension. I would like to buy a roof rack, if possible. I think I will have enough to do both. Good. So, detailing station. Which is where we use this is where we apply paint jobs, I think. Detailing station. Yeah, that's everything that's in there. How do I select something? Yeah, this is everything. Paint jobs. Snowdrop, frozen. Yeah, I bought all of the expansion stuff. What pride flags have we got? Have we got? Yeah, demisexual pride. Nice. Okay, I will take that. Install. Can I put it on both sides just to really double down? Oh god, they cover absolutely everything. Transgender pride, pride progress, polysexual pride, but non-binary pride. For the better half. What else can I get right now? We can have a wishing star. I'm just going to make the car really disgusting looking. I can have a spaceship. Dumpster. A wibbly dog. An ashtray. Different steering wheel. I can make the steering wheel look like a spaceship. In fact, is there a star theme here, am I sensing? The first Starfighter? Gift shifter, astral shifter. I can make it all spacey inside. I'll do a spaceship steering wheel. I will do a astral shifter. I will do a UFO air freshener. I will do a space dog. But you know I'm replacing that as soon as I unlock a cat. It's 1960. It's the 60s. Space fantasy was big back then. Work with the retro futurism style the game has too. Yeah, I can. I don't want to start. I'm not particularly bothered about this. We'll do it anyway. What is this on the antenna? And now if I turn around, I get a little star on my car. And when I get in, I have a steering wheel that looks like a spaceship, and I have a dog as a friend, and I can nudge him. I can nudge him a bit, and I have a glow-in-the-dark purple gear shift. It's silly, but it's fun. It's silly, but it's fun. I can also get to the Bunny Express, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're all sorted. Where did the flags go? I'm a bit unclear on where the flags went. Oh, bumper stickers on the back. That's cool. So how do I paint? Oh, you just equip it? Right. Do I just apply paint? I think you need to craft a tool. It's not desperate right now because I feel like I'd be into that if I could actually make all of the panels on my car match each other, but I can't just yet. What I want is storage, and I think a side rack is probably. We're not limited on fuel yet. I could upgrade towards steel doors, but I feel like I'm not desperate there either in particular. Light replacement kit, blowtorch, hand vac, Liberator Mark II. That's all slightly ahead of the game. Improved antenna, matter regenerator. Don't know what that does. I'm still curious about the fax machine. Outfitting station, no idea. So what we're going to do is over there, side rack. I need to research a steel sheet. So if I steel sheet is there, so bulb. I can now make bulbs. What was that? This one? Steel sheet. And now I've got a steel sheet. So now if I go storage, I can build a side rack. And put a side rack on, is it the back side of the car? Yeah, I can put it on either side. Is there any limitation? No, and I can make a bunch of these. Interesting. Okay. So how much power have I got left? I've got 0.6. Side storage, I think, is the best shout. Trunk in a trunk, XL roof thing. I'm going to put... Considering I've already run out of side storage once already, so I can now build side storage. Side storage made out of duct tape. And then if I put this here, and I have a suitcase that travels around with me. I don't necessarily think I want to put... Part of me thinks that that's going to be... Does this take a lot of damage? That feels like it's going to take a sizable amount of damage. Okay, my other question is, I just made this. How do I make another one? I just need more energy? Is it in here? Do I just make one of those and stick it on? No. And now I've wasted this. How do I make... How do I make... Side storage is what I just made. I can make steel sheets. Where do I go? Are you gonna tell me I have to... Oh, you unlock one at a time. It's not like this is a craftable. That's the 4 slots, and then you get one for the interior and one for the roof as well. Okay, sorry, I was misunderstanding what those are for. So I can put 2 on each side, and then the seat racks, and then 2 on the other side, and then do the roof rack at the same time. Okay. What's in the bin? 3/4 of a freaking hour to fix the goddamn car. Basically everywhere. Watch as my magic goo makes the car go zoom. I might have to make some more repair gel. I should probably prioritize getting better tires as well after the performance of those last ones. I need more repair gel. Can make all spare tires, which I think is a bad idea. Repair party, 1, 2. Oh god, I am very short on funds on chemicals. Oh. 1, 2. 3. And then we are splitting hairs with the rest of it. Tires are fine. Tires are fine. I got a couple of sealing kits.
Welcome to the Olympic Peninsula.
It's speaking to me
Enjoy
again.
your time here on this beautiful corner of the world. To the north, you'll find the state of Juan de Fuca. The east, Hood Canal. And to the west, the Pacific Ocean. You'll find temperate rainforests, natural lakes and rivers, and endless parklands to explore. Sleep beneath the stars, hike along our beautiful coastline, and enjoy the magic of the wilderness.
Why is the radio still working in a place that's been abandoned by humans for 1 billion frickin' years? Not 1 billion frickin' years. Well, it's been... like, the place is in trouble. We've been walled off from the rest of humanity. Like, bad things are happening in this place. Why is the radio still working? Okay, put fuel in the tank. Stick fuel in the car. Good. Yeah, we're good. What does that... Oh, that's the roof rack on the back. Visit the friendly dumpster. Oh, it gave me a repair. Of course it frickin' did. The fucking... The magic dumpster of mystery gave me a frickin' repair fluid. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Ads coming up, chat. In fact, saved by the bell. Before we start our next run, are we all set up? We've spent all our money. We can go to Scarier next time. We've done the routes. The car's all maintained. There's nothing left in here to touch with my hands. I can use that to suck up the contents of my trunk, and it just puts everything on the floor. So, that mean? Apparently I had a broken pry bar on the floor. I did! That is interesting that that stuck around. Stop hitting it. Put it in there. No. So... I thought last bit of rapid frickin' car management. I've got a bunch of steering wheels that are just sat in the car in a box. So those are now all in there. No, there was still stuff in the boot. I've got repair. I've got 3 repair. I've got 1 jumper cable. I don't need sealant. And I've yet to have to use a mechanic's kit. I don't know what it does. Allow a mechanic to do their job. Handle engine and wheel trouble. You know what? 1, 2, 3. We're going to build 3 of them. We're going to be really prepared. Nobody ever can come into my channel and tell me that Chimken isn't prepared. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're all set. Chat! Sorry, I'm getting roped into maintenance. I will be back tomorrow to play some more of this game. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's quite nice and sort of like... I don't want to say logic-based. There's no logic in terms of the way that I'm setting up the car, but the runs are nice. It's something that you can just sort of hop into. It's spooky a bit, and there is a sci-fi vibe running through the entire thing. So this game will continue. My plan is to play it basically every day this week, including Halloween. We might switch out to something a bit more scary on Halloween if I'm feeling the Halloween vibe. But currently, I feel like I'm in a really comfortable place with not absolutely getting stressed out of my face at the concept of Twitch streaming. So I want to say some kind words to you, chat. I want you to know that I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I could be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a social, political, economical nightmare right now, and the fact that you are still going as best as you possibly can is really important to me. Dilemma, congratulations on winning the trophy game. A couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make your existence that little bit better, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. Dilemma 2 seconds later, and you'd have next here. I mean, it's 5 minutes. Like, realistically, it's 5 minutes. So chances are I could finish this message in 5 minutes. I'm really gonna rush it now, so you definitely miss. Chat, if you are still listening, I invite you to type the word fuck into chat. It is a type of energy that we're putting out into the universe in 2025. Fuck, no, stream is 2 hours exactly. Yes, always. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. You can go, fucking hell, I love Pacific Drive. Fucking hell, I love healthy coping methods with regards to mental health. And fucking hell, I love Pepsi cream soda flavored. Or you can do the negatives. You can go, fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck intolerance, fuck transphobia, fuck homophobia, fuck the inability to digest lactose and gluten, fuck disabilities, fuck chronic health conditions, fuck anxiety, fuck Sjogren's disease, fuck epilepsy, fuck Parkinson's disease. I thought it was on the hour. Yeah, you went 2 seconds early. Or by my stream clock anyways. Fuck insomnia and natural human body tendency to resistant to sleeping pills. Yeah, you do get resistant to sleeping pills eventually. Ugh. I love a sleeping pill. Anyway, I'm gonna raid out. If you're subscribed, drop a raid emote wherever I end up sending you. Fuck acting managers who knew nothing about what you do. Valid and based. Tell me more. My stream clock must be fast because I waited until it had ticked over. By my count, you missed it, is what I'm saying. By my count, you missed it, is what I'm saying. I'm going to raid out. There are some raid messages in chat if you're unsubscribed. If you are subscribed, you will be able to drop a raid emote. I can speak. I know words. I'm really struggling to say things right now. Is this person at a point in Digimon that I've seen? No, that's new. I don't want to look at that. That's spoilers, that is. That is 100% spoilers. Spoilerific spoilers. I'm not looking at the screen right now. I'm finding somewhere else to go. I'll raid you into Lumi. They're doing some speed runs of Elden Ring. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time to play some more Pacific Drive. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I will be in my own channel now, so I can join you for the raid, and that's a really straightforward, sensible way to transfer positions. And be good. Take care of yourselves. Drink plenty of water, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals. Do not go into the Olympic Peninsula regardless of how many black holes you are dragged through against your will. Okay? Okay. It's really oddly silent because the game audio switched off. Like, I don't like it. Like, I actively don't like the silence right now. I love you all. Good night. I can't find the button. There it is.